Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today on You Can Plan. In this video, I'm going to be doing a plan with me in my Bible planner. Now this is my catch-all planner. It has 3 months of my Bible planner inside. My Bible planner is a dashboard layout. It is the 2020 Kindness is Contagious cover originally. I freaking planned it with these cute discs from the Savvy Saver and from the Stargazer planner, classic planners. And I have this really cute cover that comes from the detailed florals, but I really am digging the stripes right now. I don't know why. I'm really a floral gal, but the stripes as the covers I am loving right now. So I have in here my catch-all, my Bible planner, my wellness planner, and some budget pages. But this is the spread that we're going to be decorating today for my Bible planner. And in a previous video, I talked about kind of the setup. I did a quick run through last week and just to see the space that I need. And I know this is a mess, but this kind of gave me an idea of what I'm going to need to have room for in this spread. The room needed really depends on how many places are mentioned in the Bible chapter, how many people are mentioned in the Bible chapter. So that's what these two lists are. So I'm going to work it around so I have plenty of room for both of these, and then I'm going to decorate with some flowers. This is only my 4th ever plan with me. So if you want to see how I'm going to decorate my big dashboard layout Bible planner, stay tuned. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is grab out the pages. And since this is a 2020 planner, it obviously has to be redated. Just going to set this aside. So that's actually where I'm going to start. I'm going to start by whiting out this 2020, and I'm going to white out each number. So these numbers, I have an option to either sticker them in or write them in. I think for this spread, I really want to do the stickers. I think it's going to look nice with the flowers to not have my own handwriting in there. I like the font on these little circles, so that's what I'm going to use. And I do want to tell you, I have some new rose gold tweezers. These are not craft tweezers. They are also eyebrow tweezers, but I did get a separate set. And the reason I did that is because I was using my eyebrow tweezers and they never got back to the bathroom and my eyebrows were looking crazy. So I really needed to just get a set, even if they're not official craft tweezers, to use at my craft desk. So I grabbed these at Ross the other day. There was a set of 2 and they were just under $4. So Monday's the 4th. So my plan with me's are obviously going to be just a little bit longer because of the redating. So I apologize for that. If I was just writing in the date, it would obviously go a lot faster. Sometimes placing these stickers can be time consuming, but look how cute they look. I really like the outcome. So even though I'm not always going to do it, I think sometimes when I take a little more time to decorate my spread that I'm going to want to use the actual stickers. And this is a set that goes down all the way to 31 twice. So because I have the stickers, I think also, why not use them? Especially when they do look a little bit nicer than just writing it in yourself. An option if you're redating and you don't have stickers, obviously you can write them in. And if you don't like the way your handwriting looks right at first, you can do some practicing before you actually write them in. And that can just be another good option. There are some free practice sheets online, which I think is so generous when people have a talent and they share it like that. Okay, and now we are to a week from today. Today's the 3rd, not on this spread. And so those are actually really dark compared to the writing, but I'm okay with that. The one thing I'm gonna look for is maybe January and a little bit of a fancier font. And we do have that here. I'm gonna wait on that and see if there's a color that I need to bring in. So these are the possible colors for the January font. but I don't know which colors will look good. Probably the black would be fair. This is a sticker book that I chose to use today. This sticker book actually came from HSN. I don't know what it's called. It just says stickers 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought that was pretty funny. I'm gonna show you the ones that I'm thinking of using today. What I love about this sticker book is it has some really big writing. That's gonna be really nice in some spreads. But this is what I'm looking at today. I noticed that this flower here kind of has this peachy color, and because it does, you can bring in a flower like this, which can also then bring in these other flowers. So I think that these flowers will work for this spread today because they kind of go together. So that's pretty exciting. Right now I'm reading in Joshua, and in Joshua one of the things they do is they divide the land. And because of that, I was using this section for the places that were mentioned in Joshua, and we later do a map study for that. Over here I did the clans or tribes that are mentioned in Joshua, and I had enough space over here, but I did not have enough space for the locations because they're talking about the boundaries for the tribal land allotment. So I thought maybe I could cover this up somehow. That is gonna be close. Either one, I would cut off the edges here and just have this part. And are they the same? Yeah, so they're the same size. So I think I'm gonna go with this one. It's a little more subtle. I'm gonna cut off the notes, but just have this list. So if you hear a funny noise during this video, it's probably me getting on and off my ball chair. I use a balance ball as a chair when I'm doing these Plan With Me's. Okay, so I'm gonna cut notes off. Great, and now I'm gonna cut these edges off. And this is gonna do a much better job for me than if I was doing this by myself. Okay, a much better job than I would have done myself with scissors. If you wanna know how I know, I tried. It's really not straight. Then I remembered, oh yeah, I have a paper cutter. That's what it's for. Okay, and then the idea of this is to glue it here onto this section. So this is what I'm doing over here, and I'm gonna glue that on. But I think I'm gonna need some type of checklist over here that goes all the way down. From my big lot on eBay where I got all those random stickers, I have these stickers. And so I thought I could put those down first, lined up, because I'm gonna bring in this purple flower and then glue this on top so that they're just showing, and I think it'll make it look nice enough. But I'm also gonna cut this sheet down just a little more. So let me cut that to the right size. I think this is a pretty easy way to cover some of the boxes that you don't like, although, you know, it is time consuming, obviously. That's probably one of the #1 complaints about the dashboard planner is the color there. The reason I'm covering it today is that I just need that extra writing space right now. So that's just my glue runner from Ross. If you haven't seen my Ross haul video, it is in there. They still had a couple the last couple of times I went, but they weren't the big pack that I was able to get. Oh, I was gonna put the purple stickies down first. Whoops. Okay, well, we're gonna work with it. So I'm now gonna put them on top, I guess, which is fine. And I cut off this flag every time. I don't know why, I don't like it. Okay, so when that's lined up, it actually does not cover the whole peach, and I'm actually okay with that. Let me see how much left I need. I think because I'm using the peach of the flowers, it's okay to have that like spot there. And of course, we shall see. I could be wrong. That's something I have to learn about myself. Oh, and actually, I want this whole thing to be a checklist, so I'm actually not even gonna have enough of these. That's okay, maybe I'll put a flower or something down here. So I'm gonna cut this flag. I was thinking it was only gonna come to the end, but that's not what I'm needing. I'm needing this whole line to be a checklist. I'm just gonna put a flower in that corner there to kind of hide that there's a gap. So let's find that one. I think I'm gonna grab kind of a big one. Let's do this guy. I'm sure you guys have seen YouTuber planners who will grab a flower like this, they hang it off the page. You're like, where are they going with that? I think we can cover focus, that's okay. Let's see. And they make it look really cute. I'm gonna scoot this over a little. Whoops, that's pulling everything up. I also saw a YouTuber, I think she was really smart. She did not press her stickers down until she knew that they were in like the perfect spot for her. So smart. Did I just do that? No. Okay, and then we're just cutting this off the page. Probably, my sticker's hanging on my scissors. I'm gonna use my smaller scissors for this. Okay. Well, we're gonna use this somewhere else. Barely started, but I think, let me clear some of this off. I think this is what happens when we're decorating. It's kind of like a mess sometimes. Okay, so barely started, but I do think this is kind of pulling in some of that peachy. I'm gonna have to do something with this focus. I think I'm just gonna put another flower there or something. So we'll see. Okay. I saw something the other day. I think it was Planning with Bumble. She does like, obviously you guys know, she does beautiful designs. And she kind of outlined this, I think, and she was doing a dashboard. So she kind of outlined this bottom here with some maybe leaves, whatever it was she was doing. So I think I'm gonna do some of that. And if you are a newbie like me, one of the things I really, really recommend is looking at those other YouTubers who are more experienced, who have just been doing this longer. It doesn't mean your style has to be their style for everything, but they just give you like a really cute starting place. I'm just gonna cut for an edge. I want this green one higher. I was trying to cover up that focus, but I don't really like the way that that one turned out. I think I'm gonna cut this green one. Just look at some of the spreads that you like. And I mean, that's why they do these videos, gals. Sometimes as a newbie planner, I wonder if I'm ever going to feel not new. Do you know what I mean? Like, when am I gonna be like, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing. I got this. It is definitely not yet, but that does not mean that it's not coming. I'm sure someday. I would love to hear from you newbies and see what you think, if you kind of feel that way sometimes, like, oh yeah, I got this someday in the future. Okay, look at this cute little one. Is my head in the camera? Yeah, my head. I was like totally down there. Sorry if my head was blocking the view. Big head, huh? How should we cut this one? Let's do it like that. I'm gonna separate these two, just the leaf and the flower, because sticker fingers. I want them to go a little differently in here, on here. Lift this guy up just a little. I know, I'm bending my page. Does that stress you guys out? I do that a lot and I'm like, oh no, it's bending. It's not perfect. Okay. That one's too big. What do we have? Well, I guess that's my smallest one. I'm just gonna put her on there. Okay. So, pretty cute. I'm liking it. So far, so good. These other flowers I might actually put up here. And again, I'm not always gonna cover this. Let me see. But I think this border is pretty cute. I think having like a little floral border is a pretty cute idea. Let's do this leaf. Nope, I don't like that one there. You guys, when people are doing spreads, are you ever wondering like, oh, do you ever think like, oh, you should probably just leave it, it's not a big deal? I was like that at first, but when you actually do them, you realize it's kind of a big deal. I've been working on this little guy for a while. I think I'm gonna try this leaf. Maybe coming up a little. That peach is showing through a little. I want to pull in this happy for the Shabbat. Because literally, if you see my family on Shabbat, we are just so happy that it's Shabbat. Let's see what else is in this sticker book. I'm gonna do this guy here, just kind of over here as like a checklist. I really like them to be bordered, so maybe I'm gonna do this first. Let me see. Maybe more like that. Okay. I like this one. I don't love that one. Maybe more of a solid color would be cute under there. Huh, I guess I could try to outline that on a flower. What do you guys think of that? What is our biggest flower that we have left? I don't want it to be too matchy-matchy, so we have this guy here, or we have this guy. Or this one, I think. Let's try it. Let's just try it, guys. And what I'm gonna do is, I want some of the green on. What do you think? I think that was the wrong flower. So let's go back and get this other one. I'm gonna get one that doesn't have this definite circle in the middle, because then it seems like that should be centered. And surprise, surprise. Oh no, I ripped that. Oh, great. Never fear, I'm going to cover that next week anyway. Bad, bad, bad. Okay. So this guy's gonna go back. Too bad. I might cut him later for something, but what I'm gonna try to do now is grab this one, which I was thinking in the first place, and then I might actually add some of these pieces to it and then stick that up. So let's see. I'm gonna cover that little middle piece because that looks like it should be a center, if not.
Okay, that looks better. Yeah. I mean, this could be bigger coming out, but I still need the room to write. So I'm okay with that. Okay, so let's look at it. Not bad. I'm gonna put some kind of flower over here, and then I think I'm gonna put a quote down here. And then we are pretty much done, so that'll be really good. I haven't tried this before. I'm gonna try to have that come out of there, but of course I'm gonna need to white out for that. So let me see, I'm gonna white out this line. And I'll just do the whole thing. I'm gonna go ahead and white out to buy because this is not a to buy section. And let me try to wrap this in here. I think it needs to go a little higher, so we're gonna have to cut some of that stem off. Okay, and I think it'd be cute with a little purple accent. So, that, come up a little. Like these guys are growing together. Maybe like this. Well, that green you can see through there not nicely. So let me pull it out a little more. You see how that's like really obvious. So I want that to be a lot closer to the edge. So like right there. Okay. Cute. I'm gonna just take this greenery and kind of wrap it back in though, because I think we need a little green down there. And I need a quote. So I think I'm gonna do a quote kind of on the bottom here, because the page is getting pretty full already. So let me find a quote, like a long one. This book actually has those in here. I want it to be something like this. None of those work. But aren't they cute? Vacation. Let me get my Ross Faith book. So let's see what we have in here. Maybe nothing. Okay, I think I found the perfect little saying, and it's this: no rain, no flowers. And I made this for my 2021 quote, and I think it's perfect after living through 2020. But what I want to do actually is cut it in half, I think, and make it scroll across the bottom. So actually, to do that, I probably need to white out the bottom. So I'm just going to white out the 2 bottom rows here, actually maybe 3. No rain, no flowers. It's in this really cute pink that's perfect for this spread. I'm going to carefully cut it. Okay. And let's check it out. And I might put a couple more flowers down there. I think I'm just gonna front and back it with flowers, border it or whatever, with a couple flowers. This guy's cute. Okay, and then one on the other side. I want it to be a little different, but not too clashy, so I'm gonna go with this guy. And he's just a little bigger, so I'm gonna cut him off at the bottom. I don't know why, but I would really like this underlined in purple. but I don't even think I have purple washi. Let me check because I just got a lot from Mercari. With some random washies in it. Let me see what I have. You know, this is the dark purple. I'm gonna use this one, even though it has a splash of gold, which I don't even have anywhere in the spread. Maybe just to really underline that quote like as special. But I might also outline this sticker a little with it. I have the flowers up there, but I think, I'm gonna check it. It may not look good. Let's see what we think. And there actually is gold on those numbers. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, I kind of like that. And actually, I'm kind of thinking it needs to be under here too. Am I getting carried away? Maybe. I'm just gonna try it under here. It doesn't mean it's going to stay. I think I'm getting a little washi crazy. All right, I actually kind of like that. The only thing I am gonna do now is change this January, now that I know some colors that I'm working with. I think I'm gonna use the pink here for it, and I think I am gonna go ahead and underline it with washi. So we're gonna white it out. We'll stick the January on top of a line of washi. So we need about that long. And that's just to tie it in to everything else that's going on. I still want to cover up this bills to pay, and I think I'm going to do it with a tie the sticker. So let me go back to my Ross sticker book. I'm really hoping they have a tithe in here. Okay, no tithing stickers. So I'm thinking of this uplift sticker, and because maybe I can make this like a mini prayer list. I was going to do that over here, but I can change that around. I can make that like a little tithe area. I usually have only my eBay to put in the tithe, and then sometimes the boys have something to add to it. Okay, I know these aren't quite as bright as even these stickers, these bullet marks here, or even these days of the week. But the whole point of doing this spread like this is I wanted to be able to leave some of that to incorporate those colors. So I'm gonna leave it. This is my go-to 2021. And I don't even really have to put 2021 up there because it is just my personal Bible journal. But I think when I look back at it, it'll be nice to know what year. There is my Bible spread. I think it turned out pretty cute for my 4th ever time. I'm gonna keep saying that until I get to 10, and then I'm probably gonna have to stop saying it. But I'm still really new is my point, and I'm still really learning. But I actually do like this. And this is actually my first time at washi decorative, other than the one time only that I did a month with some washi. So that is it. Please let me know if you have any comments or questions down below. I will get this filled out for the week with my Bible studies, and it will look much more messy than it does now. But I'm actually pretty happy at how this turned out. And it was actually really fun, and I love the florals. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you for sticking with me here on You Can Plan. Remember, if I can do this, guys, you can do this. I know you can. So thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time. Bye.